Meri Brown reveals where things stand with Leon, Kody, and Robyn. Hello guys, I am Georgia. To you, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for latest news updates. Meri Brown is sharing some updates on her life after season 18 of Sister Wives and the heartbreaking aftermath. Meri appeared in a 3-part interview on The Sarah Fraser Show. There she talked at length about the end days of her and Kody Brown's marriage. She also talked about parenting her trans child, Leon, and where she stands with Robyn Brown after walking away from the plural marriage. Meri Brown and Kody Brown share one child, 29-year-old Leon. Leon is transgender and queer and uses they/them pronouns. They first shared the news about their identity in 2022. Prior to coming out, Leon made the decision to no longer participate in Sister Wives. While some viewers still ask about updates earnestly, others have shared hateful opinions about Leon. The commentary that I get about Leon is very polarizing. I mean, it's going to be that way. I always appreciate the support, the comments of support that I get, and obviously, I don't appreciate the hate that comes at me. I don't think hate has any purpose or any value, you know. Meri has learned to support Leon by respecting their privacy. That means keeping their mother-child relationship to herself in many instances. I don't talk about them a lot just because they kind of want to remain as private and have their own life as possible. But Leon and I have a really good relationship. Meri did not comment on rumors that Kody and Leon no longer have a relationship since Leon's decision to have gender-affirming surgery in early 2023. Meri did confirm she and Kody are never ever getting back together. Meri Brown channeled her best Taylor Swift as she addressed rumors that she's considering reconciling with her ex-husband. She even told listeners she could promise that it wouldn't happen. The former plural wife acknowledged fans think she was stupid about how long she let the relationship go on before calling it quits. She also talked about the awkwardness of the deciding conversation between herself, Robyn, and Kody about the dissolution of the marriage. Up until fairly recently, prior to that conversation, within that year, I was in a place of like, he hadn't spoken to me so definitively. I'd heard tangents and I'd heard temper tantrums and stuff like that, but he and I never had that up until that year. We hadn't had those definite conversations. Like, he was not saying those things to me. Sure, I was seeing it on the show, I watched the show. You might think that I'm stupid, but I'm not. You know, I see the things that are being said. But also I deserve to have those things said to me. So I kind of made that happen. In her awkward last stand with Kody Brown and Robyn Brown, Meri ended the plural marriage. She was on a path to move forward and knew it was the best for her and Kody. That said, Meri does seem to feel a little bad about how things played out for Robyn. I don't know, I think that she did want me to stay. I feel that she was sad. I feel that she had this idea when she came into the family of this big plural family. I really think that. But then things were not matching up either. And I got that from Kody too. These days, Meri says things are cordial enough that she can text either of them a little bit. That said, there's not the place for the two in her future that there was in the past. Sister Wives. Kody's kids are not fine. Polygamy did a number on them. Sister Wives star Kody Brown became adamant about his young children being just like any other young kids, despite being in a polygamous family featured on TV. But today a family member says that's not true, the kids are not fine, as Kody states. Sister Wives. Kody Brown didn't do the math. Kody Brown offered a math equation to explain his family life at the beginning of each episode. Fans heard his love multiplied and not divided jargon many times over the years. And look where that got him. But for fans, after a few seasons, the writing was on the wall. Sister Wives started to divide from the first season when Robyn Brown caught Kody Brown's eye. So, as the seasons rolled on, his honeymoon mentality with Robyn never waned. With season 19 upon us soon, his multiplication is out the window, and division takes over their Sister Wives family. But Kody's nephew, Ben Brown, suggests Kody can't possibly say his kids are just fine. They too were victims of division, but it started for them when they were babies. They were victims of a father dividing his time between 18 kids. Neglect goes hand in hand with children of polygamy. Ben suggests Kody's kids, like any kid from a big polygamous family, suffered from neglect. Kody had too many kids for him to spend the time a parent needs with each child. But Ben states that this is a hallmark of any polygamous family. Their mission is to have as many kids as they can. With each new kid comes less time to spend with all the others. That's the way polygamy multiplication works for the kids. And Ben says Kody's kids suffered from this neglect. Sister Wives has been an unofficial study on how polygamy affects kids. Fans will likely never forget the pain and suffering seen in Gabriel Brown's eyes as he cried over his father. When the adult kids opened up to the camera, several had some disparaging words about the patriarch of their family. Before the family came to the screen, the Brown tribe kept things under wraps. So the kids weren't functioning as normal children before Sister Wives rolled out. Sister Wives, Kody's kids are not okay. Fear factor. Ben also touches on the early days of Kody Brown's kids. They were taught to fear and mistrust law enforcement and even their teachers. Before moving to Vegas, the Brown kids were taught they had to keep their lifestyle under wraps. The kids learned if they didn't, their daddy could go to jail. Ben points out this is not normal. He contradicts his uncle, who claims in an earlier Sister Wives episode that these kids were just like mainstream kids. These kids had a heavy load on their shoulders to hide who they were from those around them. So Kody's nephew Ben defies his uncle's claim that his children are like all the others in mainstream society. From what Ben sees as he watches the Tulk series for the first time is that his cousins, Kody Brown's kids, suffered from their polygamy lifestyle. Ben Brown recognizes this because he too is the product of a polygamy upbringing.